All right, John, there seems to be some pride behind this one. This isn't someone struggling with technology. It's someone who believes they already know how to do laundry the right way. They aren't asking for help. In their mind, the machine's trying to fix something that wasn't broken in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. What's underneath this review is almost like a sense of insult, right? It's like the washer is assuming that this customer doesn't know what they're doing. But that there is just where the disconnect is, right? The customer's doing laundry the way that they've always done it. They're loading by eye and they're filling by feel and they're picking a cycle and they go. And maybe that's always worked for them in the past. But now what this machine is doing is it's working off of sensors and weight and saturation and vibration analysis. It's really trying to calibrate every variable possible down to literal decimal points. And the machine isn't trying to correct bad laundry habits necessarily. It's really just operating on a completely different standard, right? We're not guessing. It's really truly measuring everything out. And that's where the tension can really come in, because this customer obviously feels confident and probably even satisfied with that good enough result that they've always chased. But the system is really kind of fine-tuned for complete results, right? Not 80% of it. I mean, they're trying to get to actual optimal levels. And that makes this experience feel intrusive if you're not ready for it, right? Because the consumer doesn't really see the behind the scenes logic or even really care to. They just see that the cycle is changing or the water levels are fluctuating or maybe even the time is stretching out, and they assume that the machine doesn't trust them to do their own laundry. But this really just boils down to a perception problem. And for salespeople, it's really critical to unpack at point of sale, right? Because if you look at this, the objection isn't it's not working. It's really, I don't really need this. I already know what I'm doing. And what we have to show is that really knowing how to do laundry doesn't mean that there isn't any room for improvement, right? I mean, we all want cleaner clothes and gentler fabric care and smarter water use as a result. And none of these things are a gimmick. This is just a tighter system that really human guesswork alone could never achieve for you. So this review is really great because it exposes how this personalization can really feel like an overreach if you don't understand the why behind it. But once you reframe it as optimization and not really correction, that defensive posture is going to drop immediately for this customer.